Truth Man here. So I want to play a clip from Roots in the background. And I was reading the comments. Back in the 70s, what Kunta Kinte was saying in this scene that I'm going to play wasn't as true as it is today. Now, in this scene, Kunta Kinte is actually right. But he's right for our generation. And here's another thing. He was right 2 times. So, man, my fingers, I'm getting dirty out here. So, he was right in the sense of what he said initially. But then he was right again when he went to Bell and how he did it with Bell. So, I want to break this scene down. Check this out. I'm finna play it in the background. I'm gonna let you hear it. We just gonna play it in the background. Check this out. I don't agree with Fiddler. Fiddler was being a simp. And Fiddler was like a pastor is today, that's telling you, well, let's go to it. I'll give you a better example of what I'm saying. Let's go to it. Now, this ain't gonna be my longest video, but let's do this right quick.
Hard work. Hard. That's right, hard work.
They laying around relaxing.
I found out something last night. What's that? Found out how come Luther cried when him and Geneva got themselves sold off to different places. How come you think? Wasn't strong enough.
So he said the dude that got sold off in different places wasn't strong enough. Now, Fiddler was kind of right in the sense of slavery time. Because women were different back then. Like when a woman told you she had one body, she probably really had one body. So it was different back then. So of course the guy is gonna cry if the love of his life gets sold off into slavery. These women is different now. No matter what you do for them, it's like some of them ain't gonna appreciate it. I'm telling you, man. And shout out to all my guys that was coming in the comments telling their story. And again, in the future, we gonna break down. We gonna have y'all come up and tell y'all story to these other men. Like you doing God's work if you tell them what happened in your marriage. So it's coming soon, and we're probably a few months away from it. Some things gotta go a certain way first, but I already let y'all know to just keep in touch. So you could tell your story. Dudes was coming on there saying they've been married 2 or 3 times. And it took them 2 or 3 times before they finally learned the truth about these women. Now, none of them are saying they're innocent. And when I interview them, I'm going to ask them, like, where do you feel you went wrong? But let's get back to it.
On account he didn't want to be by himself no more. Think a man being by himself make him strong? I do. Tell you what
He said that he thinks, Fiddler said that you think a man being by himself makes him strong. Kunta said, I do. Now keep in mind, Kunta's character was always trying to escape slavery. So you know what his mindset was. I'm telling you, Kunta Kinte was one of the greatest characters on film. I don't know if it was real. Some people say it was. Some people say it wasn't. Some people say it was based on somebody else. But that ever was portrayed on film. I think Tom, what's his name? His grandson. I think he was a strong character too. Was it Tom? Yeah, it was Tom. But Kunta, let's go back to what so you can hear it again, because I'm talking a little too much. What he's saying is relevant for today. I'm telling you, man. What Fiddler's saying is outdated. But back then, it's like Fiddler was right. 1800, 1700, Fiddler was right. 2025, Kunta is right. Let's play it again, and then we're going to play the rest of it. Let me go back a little bit.
Sold off to different places. How come you think? Wasn't strong enough. On account he didn't want to be by himself no more. Think a man being by himself make him strong? I do. Tell you what I think. What? Think you're the biggest fool ever saw on two legs.
This is how people try to do me, y'all. The white knights, the simps, the dudes with the one good wife out of a million. This is how they try to do me, how Fiddler tried to do him. Called him a fool. But let's keep going.
Why? On account I want to be strong? On account there ain't nothing in this world make a white massa happy than seeing a nigga all by himself.
Now that's true to a certain extent. Divide and conquer, absolutely. Fiddler's right about that. And that could be why social media, some of the things they invented, some of the things they promoted, feminism, social media, Fiddler could be right. Maybe it was all a ploy to destroy the black family and families in general, divide and conquer. But let's keep going so I can show you where I'm getting with this.
Ain't no bigger battle he can win than keeping niggas apart. Strong and stubborn ain't nowhere near the same. Nowhere near.
He says strong and stubborn ain't nowhere near the same. And so Kunta is going to listen to him and watch what happens.
You're just giving the white folks the biggest victory ever.
He said he giving the white folks the biggest victory ever. Oh, he thinking about what he said on the scene. If you want to see the scene, it's Roots, the realest advice Fiddler gave Kunta. Still true today. No, it's not. Well, it wasn't 9 years ago. Now watch this. Well, you can't watch it, but you can listen. This is unicorn wife to be. Right now, they just like each other, you know. Watch what he said. Look how happy she is to see him. This is how they acted so well on here. She was happy to see him. She wasn't running him off. She wasn't starting arguments because she used to being home by herself, like a lot of these women do nowadays. She was happy to see him. Unicorn trait. This kind of funny. Look how he looking. He
I
like,
ain't never gonna be no Christian man.
I know that.
Won't never eat pig meat.
I know.
And I expect sometime I ain't easy to be with.
I know you ain't.
Look, the music came in. He got the cheese. Look at him. That's when it was secure, y'all. Let's go back. So what he did was what guys need to do. He let her know what time it was. He let her know, look, you ain't gonna change me. He said, look, you ain't gonna change me. Y'all think I'm crying over Roots. It's a touching scene, but I'm actually laughing because some parts of Roots is funny. Some parts of Roots is funny because it was so real, but like the way they was doing stuff was funny. Like how he just started smiling like that. That was just hilarious. So let's go back to it. Like what he did was, when he listened to Fiddler, which was relevant back then, somebody put still relevant today. No, it's not. Even 9 years ago, it wasn't. because 9 years ago would be the time after social media. So when she opened the door, she was happy to see him. Like, she's real, like just cheesing. That was her dude. Wasn't no, hey, what's up? And, oh, you got a smooth voice, and all that flirting on YouTube in the comments and in lives and on Facebook and all that. Belle wasn't doing that. Belle wasn't doing that. So let me go back to it. Dude, that was funny, man. How he just got to smiling like that. Well, let me see.
I ain't never gonna be no Christian man.
He breaking it down. He telling her, you ain't gonna change.
I know that.
Won't never eat pig meat.
That's my thing too. Like, I want a woman, or I want women that I could put the word in them. I could teach them. Like, I don't want to deal with no woman. Well, my daddy said that well, this scripture mean Christian women. I'm gonna make a video about that. Christian women ain't all that submissive, man. It's only a couple of them that is. Cause they be thinking that they gonna sick God on you. So they don't be all that submissive, man. I'm telling you, you think you gonna go in a church and find you a woman? Good luck with that. To me going to a bar and finding me a woman and the church is the same. Cause I know better. Well, he say, I ain't never gonna be no Christian man. Wait, hold on. This was great acting by John Amos. Rest in peace.
I know.
And I expect sometime I ain't easy to be with.
I know you ain't.
Oh man, the women back then was just different, man. You get tight vag, like they wasn't slutty, like it. Think about it. The main person you have to worry about running up her numbers is Massa back then. If Massa didn't want her, she probably had that thingity thing. So she said, I know you ain't. Like, she already knew, this the man I want, this the man I like. I'm not gonna try to change him. She already knew that. And so one reason why he was stubborn like that is because he thought that she was gonna try to change him. And anytime you think a woman gonna try to change you, you should be stubborn, because it ain't their job to change you. Like, a lot of these women, they'll be having skulls and bones and eyeballs and everything in their closet, and they'll be trying to change you. The devil is a liar. I'm so sick of this fake, phony stuff, man. Dude, yeah. Look at him. That's how a woman is supposed to hug you. He must was going with her in real life. He must, dude, that's making my eyes water, man, because that is just hilarious. He probably was going with her in real life, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. So I wanted to talk about that. Man, it's warm out here. I needed to talk about that because we've been driving home, like I did the video, and people was watching it. And I'd like to thank YouTube for being a little more fair about the video about me being prepared to be single from now on. Let me clarify, because some people made some good points in the comment. When I say I'm prepared to be single, and no, I'm not purple pill. You're not purple pill merely because you say, okay, well, if I find a unicorn, I'm going to deal with her. That don't make you purple pill. Because if you dump a unicorn, we got to think of a pill for that. You definitely not red pill if you get a unicorn and you dump her. And I tell you guys all the time, you got a good girl that's doing right by you. She want to be with you. She loyal and faithful to you. You don't be trying to dog her because you like my content or somebody else. If she's good, you treat her good. If she switch up on you, you dump her and come on over here with us. You come on over here with us. Like, dude, you got a good girl, that's a good thing. If you got a real wife and not a strife, that's a good thing. As long as she ain't got no boyfriend on the side, she don't want to get with her own. See, they thoughts matter too. She don't want to get back with no dude from the past. Because I'm telling you, what happens with them is when they want to get back with a dude from the past, and I'm going to talk about that briefly next. It's gonna put a negative energy and negative vibe, and it's gonna put a black cloud over your relationship with her. Cause she gonna be trying to make you prove yourself. Nobody gotta prove myself to you. You need to prove yourself to me. You need to show me that I can get a better nut smashing you than I can jagging. Like, hold on. Man, I gotta get through this content, man. Cause like I tell y'all, if I get to roasting and I go over there, I probably ain't coming back. This video will be 50 minutes long. So, yeah, I don't believe in a man proving himself to a woman. I believe in them proving themselves to you and then you returning the favor because they did. And if they want to switch up on you, then past works don't matter. You getting dumped. So, prove to me that you can cause me to get a better nut than me jagging. How about that? Cause I don't need you. I don't need your mental support. If a woman will support you mentally, that's a great thing. But you don't need it. Kunta was right. Hold on, y'all. He was right about it, y'all. He was right. You should be able to be strong enough to be by yourself. Like I told somebody in the comments, I said, I'm in here thinking about going fishing. And I ain't thinking about who I'm going fishing with. I'm thinking about going fishing by myself. I'm like, man, I gotta buy me another rod. I get me one of them, we got cousins here in Milwaukee. Any of y'all from Milwaukee, y'all already know what time it is with cousins. I go get me a foot-long sub pause. And them good fries they got, give me a root beer and put my beer next to the root beer. Like right next to it. So, and I got some. I'm gonna catch some, yeah. It was only a couple times where I went fishing, didn't catch nothing. I don't care about going fishing with other people, but I don't have to. I go by myself. This is what I mean by I'm prepared. I'm strong enough to never have another woman. I'm still gonna nut. Yes, sir. Because as long as I got one of these, I can pretend like somebody is my woman. What kind of preacher is you? A real one. This is the No Matrix, No Simping All Subjects channel. We are the truth pill. We have red pill philosophies. But we are the truth pill. Because some of these red pillars or dudes claiming that, they ain't the truth. They false flagging. So we the truth pill over here. You better believe it. The truth will make you free. You ain't gonna be no slave listening to me. These people be like, they'll turn on my video. They'll hear me. Truth Man here. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simple, No Subject channel. Today we talking about 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, 40 seconds. They off the video and now they trying to make comments. Oh, I disagree. Oh, I think you're insecure. Oh, I think you're lonely. Oh, you're inexperienced. Oh, you're bitter. Dude, you should be smarter than to come on my video disagreeing with me and you didn't even watch it. Shame on you. Are you a freaking kid? I be thinking some of these people is kids. That's what a kid would do. Are you serious? Like, I asked dude, like, are you serious? I thought he was joking at first. Like, dude, you can't be watching my videos. They done called me everything but a child of God. I forgot. You Mr. Perfect. Can't heal nothing or nobody. Practically meaningless to the world. Selfish as you want to be. And you can come on my video. I'ma tell him something. Your wife be like, yeah, go ahead and tell him something. Then she be like this. Texting her side dude. He here. I can't text right now. And he get on there. Man, you insecure, you this, you that, man. You need it. You just didn't pick the right person. Y'all don't think people can change, huh? Even before the change, sometimes people just don't be into you. These women interest is like milk. You pull the one off the front, but if you don't drink it up, it's gonna rot. That's their interest. It don't last long. Leave it out in the open, somebody else gonna drink it, or it's gonna rot. That's the modern woman's interest is like milk. You don't have to watch my videos, man. You could be a simp. You being a simp is not gonna hurt me. I'm not finna be no simp because it costs too much. It costs too much of your time. It costs too much of your energy. You can't even sleep at night. Some simps. And just like some of these women, they not gonna help you, man. And it's like that selfish attitude will drain you. It's toxic. It'll keep you from sleeping. It'll make your bones ache. Dude, some of y'all dudes is married, but you would have way more peace if you was by yourself. You know damn well, excuse my language, that woman ain't about ish. I ain't gonna keep cussing. You know it. You feel it in your gut. How can a woman